YouTube's happening. It is Saturday, September 13th. We're talking baseball first today. It's a busy day. There's 15 baseball games. You can see them before you. See all the pitchers. Everyone has a listed pitcher. Good job, MLB. Good job, teams. So we're going to break these games down. Spreadsheet props, what we always do. Let's recap the absolute just clown show that happened yesterday because these teams did not want to do anything they were supposed to do. So you can see right here. The ones I know that hits, they did well. Milwaukee showed up, came to work, clocked in, punched in, did their job. The rest of the team said, it's Friday. We're going to kind of kick back and chill today. And all of a sudden, Detroit, what? Oh, Scooby got hurt. Okay, he still gave up 4 runs before he got hurt. Why was he even in there if he was hurt? See, questions I have. Annoying. White Sox didn't even show up at the field. Cleveland beat nobody. They won 4-0 against nobody. So, DeGrom couldn't. How you pitch 7 innings and not get 5.5 strikeouts? You got 2. Yeah, see, it's that time of season, weird things happen. Second day in a row that a Tampa pitcher has been pulled at 5 strikeouts because they both had 5 earned runs. So both pitchers have been kind of ass, but yet they both got pulled at 5 strikeouts. So kind of funny. Pittsburgh, Washington hits. Philly hit. They did their jobs. Anyways, I digress. We move on. If you want the plays typed out for every single sport, you see greens on there for football, orange to basketball. It's all there. All you got to do is go check it out. If you want the, what's it called? What's it called? Yeah, the spreadsheets. That's right. Coffee's still kicking in. If you want the spreadsheets, go check those out too. Or if you want a typed out list of plays, it's all there for you. So either way, enough of that. So we have 15 games. Let's stop wasting time. Let's get to the first one right now. All right, first game on the slate is going to be Tampa and Chicago. It is a day game, 2 o'clock, 2:20, I think it is. We see Chicago slight favorite, 8.5 total. We kick over here to the sheets, and we can see that the only thing that really stands out, Chicago strikes out a little bit. Tampa's, they're both kind of below average in the overall in the runs, but Tampa's good getting people on base, but they can't bring them home. So it is a little windy, and we are at Wrigley. So, but it's not like crazy winds where it's like, I don't know if it even warrants an extra run on the over-under, but I would lean the over just because wind blowing out, which it is, I looked, in Wrigley is always an over versus an under potential play. So let's go look at the props to see who's pitching this one. We got Rasmussen going up against Colin Ray. Let's open up their earn runs. Rasmussen, and I already got Colin Ray open. And we got 2.6 for him in his last 5 because he got popped off for 6 by Sanfran, who was the number 1 offense at the time. And we got Rasmussen, who threw a gem last time out in 5 innings, but not so 3-2-2. He's pretty good. He's a 1-6, so he's doing pretty good. Matchup, we go bullpen, come on down. Ray versus Tampa. You see the numbers. There's a home run for Palacios. We go righties. There you go. Chicago versus righties and Rasmussen versus Chicago. No home runs. A lot of nothing on here, really. So nothing standing out. Let's go to HR and see if there's anything for us because there should be. Let's see. No, we got Nico. Nico's the only HR between these two teams. That's not good. 3-2-7. He is doing well, though. Do we dare take Nico? Nico, what HR history versus Rasmussen? I don't think there is much of it, if there is one. We go Chicago, Rasmussen. Nico is right there. He's over. Oh, okay. What? He walked, I guess? That's what he's done? So he has nothing, really. So what do we do here? Do we trust anything in this game? Everything's pretty much the same. We have 1 HR. There's nothing I like. I lean the over because of the wind, but it's not enough wind to make me really consider. And it's supposed to rain, maybe? So there's nothing screaming take a side. So we're going to be a little cautious today after yesterday. Anytime we have a red day because the players didn't do their job, I'm skeptical they all of a sudden bounce back to their job the next day. So I'm going to be a little more cautious today. So we're going to pass and move on to the next one. All right, game 2 on the docket is going to be Baltimore and Toronto. Currently, let's see, Toronto 158 with an 8.5 total. We go sheets. We look. Toronto's offense way better than Baltimore. They won the game yesterday. Baltimore's 8-2 though in their last 10, but they still lost yesterday because their offense is absolutely struggling. But yet their pitching's been so damn good. Strikeouts, they're the worst team in baseball. Strikeouts in the last 10 games. So let's go ahead and look at the pitchers to see who's going out there. Which means we got to get rid of you two and change it over to you. Which means Sagano going up against Max Scherzer. Scherzer strikeouts, is that where we're going? Over 6.5. He's only hit this line in 3 out of 10. Oh, don't love it, but we got to look at it because it's Baltimore. You have to look at it. So is there a chance this could happen? Is there a chance? And we also want to look at Sagano earned runs because Toronto's offense is so good. So Scherzer strikeouts. He did hit 8 last time against Yankees. Before that, And Milwaukee doesn't strike out. Minnesota doesn't really strike out. Pittsburgh's actually pretty average. Chicago's pretty average. So he's had, and the Yankees are up and down. Sometimes they're in the bottom 5, 10. Sometimes they're like good. They do this a lot in the strikeout range. Baltimore's been the bottom strikeouts the past like month now. So it's like they're just giving up on swinging, on trying to get walk. Like they're number 1 in walks. Look at this. That's the funny thing. They're number 1 in walks, but they're the worst in strikeouts. How are you that disciplined and undisciplined at the same time? That is hilarious. That's just hilarious to me how it works. How are your walks? If you give a lot of walks, I think you're not going to get the base strikeouts. You got 4 walks against the Yankees and 3. Attempted 4-2 on a 6-5 on a 4-2. What are we even looking at here? What are we doing? No. And the earned runs 3-4s last time. No, we're going to have fun not doing it. Sagano 2.5. He had a 4-7-3 in his last 3 outings, which comes out to a 14 divided by 3. That's what a 3.6 something. Yeah, quick math. That is not good. Not good against Toronto, who is, if you noticed, number 5 in offense with 3 in average, 4 in hits, 5 in RBIs, 6 in walks, and 5 in strikeouts. They get on base and they bring them home. So, but it might be a long one for what's the spread? Toronto by 158. 120. My 1.5 plus 127. I might chase that. Bullpen down. Scherzer. Who's texting me? Work on a Saturday? Look at them, overachievers. Scherzer numbers. We got a couple. Hauser has 2 home runs in 4 at-bats. He really likes facing Scherzer. All right. Let's see. Baltimore numbers. Toronto versus righties, and Sagano history versus versus Toronto is actually good. There's not much here though. Like 3 for 5 is not good. It's against Vladdy. Eventually, one of those 3 are going to go really far. You know they will because it's Vladdy. He does it. So I think I like Toronto. I don't trust Sagano. His last 3 games have been kind of cheeks. Scherzer is giving up runs last to him. I kind of like the over 2. Do we trust Toronto enough, or do we just take the over 8.5? There's 2 options we can do here. We either go over 8.5. We could go Toronto. No, let's go over here. Let's go Toronto team total. Let's go look at that, like a 4.5 maybe. I could rock with a 4.5. We want team props. We want Blue Jays. We want runs. 4.5, 115. See, there we go. That's all we'll take. We're gonna trust Toronto's offense to continue to do what they do. Toronto team total over 4.5 next. All right, moving on to game 3, which is going to be Washington hosting Pittsburgh. Currently, Nationals 104, 9 is our total. Spreadsheet, load them up, and we can see Washington's offense. It looks like the same screen as last game. It's green for the home team, red, miserable red for the away team. So Pittsburgh on a 7-game losing streak. So Washington is easily the play with the bats here. And the fact that they're 7-3 randomly in their last 10. Let's go ahead and pop on over to the props and see who the pitchers are. Get rid of you and change you over to you. And this one we got Bubba Chandler going out there against Andrew Alvarez. We have no stat. This is that time of year. We are 15 days to the end of the regular season. 2 weeks from tomorrow would be the last day of the regular season. My, how time flies. So we have those 2 pitchers, which obviously we have no stuff. We need to go find some stats now. So don't worry, I got you. We're going to pop over to Espen and go take a look at it real quick. Zoom out so we can see Bubba Chandler and his stash and his mullet going out there again. I think it's a mullet. 6'3", 218. He's pitching a few games this year now. So let's go down. You can see it in 4 games total. He gave up 9 earned runs. Welcome to the bigs, buddy. In your first start, 2.29 against Milwaukee. There you go. Now, did that shake the man's confidence? I'm kind of curious how that works. It's been a week now. It's been like 6 days. Let's see how you do now. Now you're facing Washington, who is pretty hot themselves. So I kind of want to fade him. I'm sorry. I just kind of want to. So let's go look at his counterpart. Andrew, man, ain't even got a pitcher. No pitcher for the pitcher, huh? Okay. Let's see. He's pitched in 2 games, started both of them. 5 innings, gem against Miami. 4.22 earned against Chicago. So he looks like the better pitcher overall. He hasn't been blown up for 9 runs yet. And Pittsburgh, I don't think is going to anyways. I lean Washington to straight winning the game right now. So let's go look at HR, which I didn't even do in the Toronto game. Oh no, forgive me. Forgive me, friends. Let me do that right now. I told you coffee's still kicking in. It's early. It's Saturday. So let's see. All there is Jackson Holiday and Ernie Clement. So that would make me not want to take the over as much anyways, but I do have the Toronto team total to do work. So there's Clement, 1-6 and 2-2, and Jackson's at 2-6 and 2-4. So yeah, I still like my play at Toronto there. So Nico, go away. We're done with you. So let's change you over now to Nationals. See what we have over here. Very few. We have Hassel the third, we have Josh Bell, and we have Brady Hoos. So we have 3 Nats. I do like that for a Nationals money line play for sure. 2 and 1-7. I don't like that, but whatever. Bell is at 5. Now, given that's doing a lot of heavy lifting, but still. And 2-8. Look at that stretch of nothing. That's what when you get those big time power hitters, you're going to have stretches of nothing. All of a sudden they pop off. So, and then lastly, Brady hosts 2 and 2-2. So yeah, I'm just going to take Washington money line 104 straight up. Just based on everything I've seen, we looked at, I'm taking Washington money line next. All right, moving on to game 3, which is going to be Washington hosting Pittsburgh. Currently, Nationals 104, 9 is our total. Spreadsheet, load them up, and we can see Washington's offense. It looks like the same screen as last game. It's green for the home team, red, miserable red for the away team. So Pittsburgh on a 7-game losing streak. So Washington is easily to play with the bats here. And the fact that they're 7-3 randomly in their last 10. Let's go ahead and pop on over to the props and see who the pitchers are. Get rid of you and change you over to you. And this one we got Bubba Chandler going out there against Andrew Alvarez. We have no stat. This is that time of year. We are 15 days to the end of the regular season. 2 weeks from tomorrow would be the last day of the regular season. My, how time flies. So we have those 2 pitchers, which obviously we have no stuff. We need to go find some stats though. So don't worry, I got you. We're going to pop over to Espen and go take a look at it real quick. Zoom out so we can see Bubba Chandler and his stash and his mullet going out there again. I think it's a mullet. 6'3", 218. He's pitching a few games this year now. So let's go. Actually, let's go down. You can see it in 4 games total. He gave up 9 earned runs. Welcome to the bigs, buddy. In your first start, 2.29 against Milwaukee. There you go. Now, did that shake the man's confidence? I'm kind of curious how that works. It's been a week now. It's been like 6 days. Let's see how you do now. Now you're facing Washington, who was pretty hot themselves. So I kind of want to fade him. I'm sorry. I just kind of want to. So let's go look at his counterpart. Andrew, Miami got a pitcher. No pitcher for the pitcher, huh? Okay. Let's see. He's pitched in 2 games, started both of them. 5 innings, gem against Miami. 4.22 earned against Chicago. So he looks like the better pitcher overall. He hasn't been blown up for 9 runs yet. And Pittsburgh, I don't think is going to anyways. I leave Washington to straight up winning the game right now. So let's go look at HR, which I didn't even do in the Toronto game. Oh no, forgive me. Forgive me, friends. Let me do that right now. I told you coffee's still kicking in. It's early. It's Saturday. So let's see. All there is Jackson Holiday and Ernie Clement. So that would make me not want to take the over as much anyways, but I do have the Toronto team total to do work. So there's Clement, 1-6 and 2-2, and Jackson's at 2-6 and 2-4. So yeah, I still like my play at Toronto there. So Nico, go away. We're done with you. So let's change you over now to Nationals. See what we have over here. Very few. We have Hassel the third, we have Josh Bell, and we have Brady Hoos. So we have 3 Nats. I do like that for a Nationals money line play for sure. 2 and 1-7. I don't like that, but whatever. Bell is at 5. Now, given that's doing a lot of heavy lifting, but still. And 2-8. Look at that stretch of nothing. That's what when you get those big time power hitters, you're going to have stretches of nothing. All of a sudden they pop off. So. And then lastly, Brady hosts 2 and 2-2. So yeah, I'm just going to take Washington money line 104 straight up. Just based on everything I've seen, we looked at, I'm taking Washington money line next. Ooh, moving on. Miami hosting those Tigers that just, that was a rough one yesterday. Man. So Detroit at Miami. Detroit is slightly favored. 8.5 is our total. We took the 1.5 yesterday, but that's why we 1% every play. That way we have weird things like that happen. We don't put everything in a parlay and ride the parlay. No, that's how you redeposit. This way we lost 1%. Oh no. Even though when we're right, it's like, okay, cool, we got it. So this though, look at the offenses, 1 in 10. Detroit's offense actually increased yesterday, even though they got their ass kicked by Miami. So yeah, not bad. Over potential for sure. 8.5. Let's go look. To give me iffy pitchers, I'm taking the over. That's just a play we're going with today. Bang, change, down, up, actually up right there. Junk versus Morton. Well, Charlie Morton is kind of iffy, we already know, and Junk over is 100%. So yes, please on the over. Morton has been 5.63 in his last, so that comes out to 14 divided by 3, which we already know that math. We did it earlier. That's what, 3 point something, 3.6. Yeah, 3.6 repeating. Yeah, that's what it is. And then we got Junk over here is 3.7.6. So he's coming out to a 3.6 average on himself. So I don't know about you, but 3.6 plus 3.6 comes out to 7.2 where I went to school. So, and 7.2 is close to 8.5. And that means we got to look at bullpens. Bullpen. And we come on down. We go Junk history. It's 1 for 2, nothing crazy. Righties, there you go. Miami versus righties, and Morton versus 1 for 6 for a dude who's usually a damn good hitter. So, but that's not enough. The pitcher's too bad right now. Let's go look at HRs and see who's popping off in this HR world. So far, I'm not expecting many. Wenzel Pretzel versus the guy who we just talked about. So he's hot right now, and versus yeah, I expect him to. Yeah, I expect him to hit today. 2.2 versus 2.7, not bad. Edwards is at 3 and 1.9, not great for him. He's usually better. So I still like it. I like these numbers here. I'm taking these numbers. We're going to take the over. We're going to fade the pitchers. So over 8.5 is my play. Next. All right, moving on from Miami. We're going to Boston versus the Yankees. Boston lost yesterday. It wasn't a good one. Today we have a different pitcher. So let's see how it goes. Where is it at? Up here? Found it. It's 127 for the Yankees. 8.5 is our total. We go spreadsheets. We load them bad boys. And we see it is, yep, average for Boston, strikeouts for Yankees. So let's go ahead and look at the pitchers. Maybe we got a Boston strikeout prop potentially. It's not Crochet. I know he's pitching tomorrow night for Sunday Night Baseball. So who is pitching? Is this one? Is it Bayo? It's probably Bayo. I think that's who it is. Bayo. We got, I'm on HR. Oh, well, we're already here. We got Story, we got Gomez, we got Bellinger, we got Rob. So there's 4. We already started with this one. 2-6 and 2-6, pretty good. We got 2-8 and 3, pretty good. We got 2-4 and 2-2, not bad. And then we got Rob at 2-6 and 2-9, pretty good. Obviously for a 1.5, you want that. We like our cushion there for a little bit of safety measures. So let's go look at our pitchers. Get rid of those 2 bums and change it over to this one. Who's throwing that ball today? There we go. It's going to be Max Fried Fried Chicken and it is Bayo. Okay. No green over here. Bayo over hits has been pretty good. Oh, Boston is 4th in hits right now. We got to look at Max because Max has been so bad, but then he also turned around. Brian's just been good, period. So Max, that's his strikeouts. I don't care. We don't care about strikeouts, but we care about your partner's strikeouts, your opponent's strikeouts, your earned runs we care about. Like you were rough for a minute, but then you figured it out against Boston. You literally went from the worst game of the season to your best game of the season back to back. So something turned on. But then Toronto got you for 3. So you starting to slip again? Are you starting to slip? And this game was at home. Now you're on the road at Boston, which is going to be a hostile environment. We know because it is sports. And anytime you have rivalries, it is hostile as hell when you go there. So then we got Bayo going up there in his last 2 or 3. So he's going to, yeah. And the game against the Yankees, he pitched great too. It was a 1-0 win for Boston. So, I mean, 7-inning shutout ball, great stuff. So, what's your strikeouts like? We care about that. Nope, you're not a strikeout guy. Sorry, can't do it. Bullpen down. Bayo versus Yankees history. There you go. You can see a couple home runs for Bellinger, who we just saw is on that HR list. So that's fun to look at. Bellinger could be a play if you want to take something for an HR prop. We got righties. We got Boston versus lefties. Some good. Only a couple bad, actually. We got a 147 for Wong and a 1. Usually there's like 6 or 7 ones. Today we only have 3. So that's actually good for Boston. Max versus Boston historically. There's a bunch of red. There's a home run here for Story. That's about, what is he? 3 for 12 with the home run. Cool. So yeah, don't love any of that. I kind of lean Bellinger just to do that. But then Mayo's so good. He does have success versus the man. So, and he's on the HR list for being pretty damn good right now. So, but his lines are juiced up a little bit too. It's like they know this. It is a rivalry game. Sometimes you look at rivalry games and you don't know what's going to happen, like yesterday. So I think I'm going to sit this one out. Yeah, I don't like the pitchers are too good. Max is a little up and down, so we know Bayo's good, but then again, the Yankees won yesterday, and sometimes pass. I'm passing. Pass. Next. Move on. All right, from Boston, we're going over to Philadelphia and Kansas City. Philly put it on them boys yesterday, even though they were down for a minute, I believe. I think Casey scored first. So what do we have today on this one? Kansas City is going to be down right here. 133 Philly with a 9.5. We go to the sheets. We look and clear. One team's better than the other. It's just obvious. Which one's better? 5-game winning streak, 8-2. Playoff form is what Phillies are in right now. Absolutely ready for the playoffs. Coming over here to the props, go look at the pitchers, get rid of you and you. We'll do that in a minute. We go Royals and Phillies, and we have Walker going up against Buttergurt. So let's look at earned runs for both because we're not doing strikeouts because that just wouldn't make sense. They're both too damn good. Burger over has been pretty nasty. So we'll see how that works. Walker's been kind of nasty and a different type of nasty. Kind of like Just not good. 3.454. That's a 3.6 average, my guy. And then you're over here with a 2.6 because you got destroyed by Cleveland last time out. Before that, 1.2, 1.1 rocked. Oh man, bullpen down. Walker. Yeah, there's your numbers. Versus KC, nothing too scary, nothing crazy. Against righties, we got Philly versus righties, and Buttergurt versus. There's a home run for Schwarber. Still, I lean Philly. I don't trust Casey's offense to do anything meaningful, even though Walker's not the best. Head to head, he did give up 6 when he faced him last year. Walker's just not a good pitcher. I'm starting to think he's just not. I mean, he's having a little rough stretch right now, but I mean, maybe he's 2.5 on the season, last 10, 2.7, last 5, 3.6. I want to take Walker, but then again, it's like, I'm not Walker. I want to take Philly. Do I trust Philly? I think I trust him enough. He is at home. Well, you see what happened here, right? Away game, away game, away game. I'm going to trust that he just sucks on the road. That's a fair statement, right? Maybe he doesn't sleep well in the hotel beds. You know, a lot of people don't. That's a common thing. So let's just assume that. He's at home, though. So we're going to trust him at home. We're going to take Philly on the money line at 133 and move on. Next. And then realize I didn't show you HR again because it's Saturday morning and I am slipping. So ha. Let me load this up for you. Bang, there we go. Can't believe we didn't show it. Oh, look at all the hits. Oh my goodness. So we have Yastrzemski, who has a 182 average versus the pitcher we're facing today. Harper's at 2.5, which is ridiculous. Otto Kemp, man, that's the name I'm seeing well. Marsh and Bader. So we added a few from yesterday. Yesterday was his Marsh and Bader, I believe. So we have a 1.6 and a 0.9 for Yastrzemski. He's doing terrible. He's doing terrible now. Yeah, don't take him. So Harper's at 3.2 and 2.3. That's cool if you're at a 1.5. A 2.5 is a joke. That's a clown joke. Clown question, bro. What are we doing? And then we got Otto Kemp, which is, look at all the injury updates. Oh, my goodness. 3.6 and, I mean, okay, whatever. Then we got Marsh, who's at 3.6 and 3.6. And then lastly, we got Bader at 4.2 and 3. Bader has been one of the top 5 hitters in the last 10 games for anyone in the league. Bader's been crushing. So, I mean, good stuff. I'm still taking Philly money line, so now we can move on to the next one, which we go. Game lines, pop over. Which game should that be? That'd be Cleveland and the White Sox, who did absolutely not show up, or they no-showed yesterday. Write them bad boys up. Just write them up. No bonus for you. We got Cleveland 154 with an 8 total. We go spreadsheets. We load them up and we see, oh, don't beat the, yeah, we see that. 7 and 3, 8 and 2. Haha, funny story. Good stuff. Don't care. Over here. Don't care. You're not fooling me again. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, can't get fooled again. That's right, Joe W. So let's see. It's going to be White Sox Guardians. And it's going to be Davis Martin versus Parker Messick. Well, again, since we have no data here, we always like to go look over at the ESPN so we can see their last few games. So until there's 5 games, they don't put anything over here. So we pop over to the zoom out screen and zoom. We got Parker. He still ain't got a pitcher. Come on, man. Plant City, the local native. Let's see his 4 games. He 6.2, only 2 strikeouts, but 9 hits. He had a rough day against Boston. And then Tampa. He's played Tampa. I didn't realize he played at Tampa. I just realized that. Oh, wow. 8 hits, 1 earned. Pretty good at the home crowd there. So let's go back to props and go look at the other side. So he's pitching okay. Nothing too crazy. He's given up 5 earned runs in 4 games. That's what you want of a pitcher. Good stuff. Davis Martin, on the other hand, let's look. Martin, what have you been doing, good sir? You're at 2 on average. Matchup. We go bang, bang. We come down. We go Parker versus White Sox. Nothing. Lefties. There you go. How do you do? See, 1, 2. They actually do fairly well against lefties compared to other teams. So Cleveland versus righties. Davis versus. There's a home run there. And there's. When I hear this game, I don't necessarily care. I just don't care about it. I'm not going to watch this game. I'll probably live bet it, but I'm not going to do anything. We got Meadroth and we got Arias. It's only 2 HRs. We got nothing stands out. The bats are similar. Pitchers are similar. There's nothing standing out. 2-2 and 2-2. That's similar, obviously. Arias at 1-8 and 1-5. Again, nothing screaming take a side. If you want to play it, good luck. I'm passing. Next. Moving on from Cleveland to Minnesota and Arizona. And we have Minnesota slight favorite, 8's our total, spreadsheets, and we see, just like last game, a lot of the same. Too much relish. I need a little bit of ketchup sprinkled in. Really, I like my hot dog, aka the games, to be a lot of relish and a lot of ketchup. We don't want no mustard. Mustard's bad for the setup. Now, if this is a real hot dog, I want just mustard. See how that works? So 16 strikeouts. Nothing's really standing out here. I'm just not this game does not entice me in any way at all. So let's go and look and get rid of you. Who's pitching this one? Maybe that'll entice me a little bit, because so far, nothing. We got Joe Ryan going up against Ryan Nelson. Again, nothing. Nothing's saying, oh my God, take me. Let's see. Nelson's at 2-4 and 2-1 last 10. I don't care. Joe Ryan's at 3-4 and 2-6. 3-4. Joe Ryan, what are you doing? I mean, you shut down the Padres. Good job. But other than that, KC, Toronto, A's. You let these teams pop off on you, huh? Oh, matchup. Does Minnesota not have a bullpen? Why is there only 4 dudes? Period. And then they have like whatever. Arizona has a bullpen. Joe Ryan versus Arizona. There you go. There's a home run from Marte. Other than that, there's your righties. Minnesota versus righties and versus Ryan Nelson. Why do you have so many batters? Do you not need a bullpen? That's crazy. All right, whatever. Let's see. Change this over to Diamondbacks and Twins. 2020 Twins, and we got a lot of hits. We have some HRs. We got 0-0. Jake McCarthy, Blaze, 0-0, Buxton, and Moreno. Cool. So we got Jake McCarthy is at 2-2 and 1-4. Not good enough. Does not qualify. We need 2-5 at least. 2-4 I would consider, depending on what you're doing. 1-6 and 1-6 is a absolute hell no. Let's see. 2-8 and 2-8 that's pretty good. Buxton's obviously always a fun one. 3-8 and 2-8. Moreno's obviously a good one too. And that's it. So if you want to take those, there's 2 potential HRs. Everything's too average this one. Like, I guess I can lean the over. 8 is 8. I don't love it. If I don't love it, I'm not taking it. We're gonna pass. Next. All right, let's move on from Minnesota. We're going over to Atlanta versus Houston now. Come on down. We got Houston's favorite on the road, 126, 8.5. Why is Houston favorite? Oh, that's right, because Atlanta can't hit the ball. That makes a lot of sense. There's 3-7, lost 3 in a row. You see the numbers there. Houston's average at best right now, but they have won a game against Atlanta, so they're not Atlanta. So let's go over here, look at some pitchers, shall we? Get rid of you two. Let's change you over to the Bravos, and let's see, Hunter Brown. That's why they're favored. It's Hunter Brown Day versus Bryce Elder, who has been pitching quite well recently, surprisingly. Let's go earn runs for Hunter Brown and earn runs for Elder. And obviously, this is probably a Houston lean, but I really don't want to take them on the road. Braves against Hunter Brown. That might be just a recipe for disaster for the Braves lineup. 0.8. Not good. that ain't good if you're facing this man. Colorado got 2 off him somehow. Magic, probably. I don't know. Maybe gifted him 2. Felt bad for him, I guess. Elder. Look at Elder's last 4 games. Elder was trash for a while, but then last 4 games, dude, it's the Mets, Phillies, Cubs, and Cubs. He's been pretty good against pretty decent bats. So I'm already leaning. What am I thinking? Under? Under what? 8.5? Ooh, under 8.5 might be the move. That might be the move. Hell, Nerfy might be the move. Let's go back. Let's do this first. We're going to check a couple things out. We're going to check out Nerfy potential in this one too. So bullpen, down. Elder, history. Only 1 home run. That's the Sanchez. We got righties for Houston. We got Atlanta versus righties. We got Hunter Brown, history, no home runs. A little bit of green, but nothing crazy. So let's do the HRs. Let's get those out of the way too. And then we're going to look at potential what we want to do. I'm not taking HR, but I'm going to show you because I know you care. Actually, no, I'm not. There are none. So, nothing for you. Well, hope you're hungry. Or nothing, because that's what you get. We're going back to Hunter Brown. We're going first inning earned runs. Let's see, first inning batter's face. Runs allowed. Outlier has cool stuff sometimes. So he is not. When was the last time he allowed in 20 games? Last 20 games since May. This man has given up runs in the first inning 3 times. So yeah, he's pretty solid for a Nerfy. Bryce, I only care about your good last 4 games. I don't care about your previous games. So let's see, first inning runs allowed. Ooh, I like it. I like it. They're both doing good. Let's go look at those Nerfy lines, shall we? Let's go over here. I'm curious. Match details, game lines, inning total, first inning over under 115. Beautiful stuff. That's the play I'm going with. We're gonna sweat out another second Nerfy this week. What is wrong with me? We're getting sick. Might be getting sick. I don't know. Second Nerfy. We're taking it. Next. All right, moving on. St. Louis and Milwaukee. And we took Milwaukee 1.5 yesterday. They did their job. They came to work. It wasn't that hard. St. Louis isn't that good right now. So let's look. Let's see. 149 for the Brew Crew with 7.5 sheets. And we can see why. Because, yeah, not good. Not good at all. That ain't good. Can't do nothing. No. Sorry. Just no. Look at the numbers. They're so bad. So bad. Let's go look at props. Let's go look at pitchers because this is clear as day, obvious what happens. If the pitchers are average, we're taking Milwaukee. This time we might, what's it, 149? I might go 1.5 again. I might roll it for the plus money again. We did it yesterday. I made up for some of those losses a little bit because anytime you can get plus juice, beautiful, beautiful stuff. So, Cardinals Brew Crew, we can come over here. Ooh, and it's the Miz. I see the Miz, the first thing people, and I think of too, is strikeouts, but then the dude's kind of not been good. Like, it's 1.5. I say he's not been good. Let's take a look. Let me look before I make assumptions. Yeah, he's not been that good. Yeah, last game against Pittsburgh, who wasn't that good offensively, we know, but 3-3-3-5. That's your 2-3. Well, I guess last 10, 2025, you're at 208, which actually is kind of good. Last 5, you're at 3 though. So, which strikeouts, buddy? Because St. Louis is 23rd in strikeouts, and you are at 6.5. But then you had a couple games where a little questionable, very questionable. I don't know if I want to take your strikeout line at 6.5 because you've only hit this line half the time you pitch this year. I don't love that. That's why it's 100. I don't love it. Not loving it. Sonny Gray, earned runs. You have been kind of ass, dude. Sorry, you just have. Look at the numbers. 3-9 last 10, 4 last 5. That's not something I want to mess with. Not a chance. So matchup, bullpen down. Miz, I mean, that's a no-hitter on the screen right there. That's pretty good. Versus Rise, I think I might have said Milwaukee as a team to crush, not just the Miz to do work. So just in case he has a bad day, the team can still help out. So there's your righties, and there's Sonny Gray. Yeah, Sonny Gray has kind of a bad history versus a couple players like Rang is 462. So let's go look at HR. Yeah, I know my play. I know what I'm doing. Let me show HR. There are some. There is Herrera 0. What am I doing? Why'd you go over there? I said new tab. Thank you. Churio is back in it. It's just those two. All right, so whatever. Herrera's at 2-2-1. Don't love that. And then Churio's at 3-2-2-5. He will qualify even though there's 0, but been pretty good. So we're going to do that. We're going to take the Brew Crew, and we're going to chase the juice today. We're going to squeeze it. We're going for the 1.5 again for the plus 138 next. All right, we got 4 games left. Now we're going to them bums in San Diego versus Colorado. So, 315. Oh my. That's a lot. That's a high number. 8.5. Colorado won yesterday, if you didn't know that. You don't believe me? Let me show you. Look, they won the game. They won. Both teams are just straight. We took the nerfy in this game 2 days ago. Yesterday, I was scared. What was the score yesterday in this game? I don't even know because I did not pay. I passed on it, I believe. So I didn't want nothing to do with this one. So yesterday, what was that final score? 1-0? 1-0? It was 4-2 Colorado. What a shit show this game is. Let me just keep it. This is what it is. Look at this. These numbers are terrible. Nerfy again. Do I have a second Nerfy on deck? Do we have good pitching? That's the question. If there is, I'm down. I will take another one. Sweaty. Yes, indeed. Let's go. Cease versus Blaylock. Cease is good until like the 4th inning, 5th inning. All of a sudden, the dude just crumbles. I don't know why. Like, let me look at his. Let me go both of these. Let me look. Cease, first inning runs allowed. 4 games. He gave a 3 against the Dodgers. Last 20. 5-20. So 15 times out of the last 20 games, he gave up nothing in the first inning, which is great. And now he's facing Colorado again, and that was against Dodgers, Miami, Cincy, San Fran, Toronto. Head to head though, 4 times this year, or last year, this year, nothing. So I potentially could take this. Blaylock has only pitched in that many games, and the first inning runs allowed. Oh shit. That's first inning. That's not just total. That's the first inning runs allowed for this man. Oh, yeah, we're not taking a nerf. I can't take a nerf with them numbers. What the? How are you so bad in the first inning? 6 of 9, this man hits. So during live betting, let me explain how we do live betting a little bit, because this is going to be exactly what I'm doing here. We look at a certain thing, and like there's a thing you could take where you bet the team to hit the score run in the inning. So like if I want to go and do just San Diego to score a run in the first inning, usually that's going to be around plus 185, plus 200, depending on the opponent. Maybe 150 today. It's still going to be plus to score a run in the first inning. Today it might be even lower, but still, I think that's the play I will take. Just because I'm going to bet that regardless. That might be my official play. So let's go ahead and keep looking at all this stuff, because that is hilariously bad. I got to post that in Patreon for the live bettors to see that stuff, because that is hilariously bad. There's a reason why they're not showing earned runs. They're like, you don't need to know that. Let's just, you're not ready for that number. Let me just show you the first inning. Yeah. These versus Colorado, historically, no home runs, Only a couple RBIs. Good stuff. He does well. Righties, there you go. San Diego versus righties, and Blaylock is just absolute cheeks, apparently. So let's go look at Blaylock's actual, how he's been doing. Since we can't look at earned runs, I will find the earned runs. You cannot hide them from me. So Blaylock, let's go look, zoom out. Yep. 862 is not the best number you want to see. We come on down. 7-5-7-0 against Cleveland somehow. And then this. He hates Cleveland, I guess. I don't know why. So last 3 games have been absolute terrible. So, yeah. So I will be betting San Diego to score a run in the first. Not a Yurfie. Not a Yurfie. No, don't get it twisted. This is strictly a San Diego to score in the first inning. But I'm also thinking I'm going to take San Diego just to win the game. 315. That's why. Can we find it? Let's go match details. Because if I was on Hard Rock, that's where I do the live betting. It's Hard Rock usually. Let's see. We go team props. Actually, we go. Can I go inning? Inning. There we go. Oh, I can't see what I'm doing. There we go. Padres innings runs over 1. There we go. Yeah, I'm going for this. We're going to trust that crazy Blaylock thing because he's been so bad. We're going Padres to score a Yurfie themselves. Yes, run first inning Padres. So it's going to look weird on the sheet. Let me do this. San Diego, Yurfie. Just San Diego. We don't need Colorado when they're going plus 160. We're rolling the dice for that. Usually when I live bet, I do a way much lower percent of my bankroll because it's live. We're chasing a lot of plus numbers in the lives. So basically, you get somebody on first base and it's like with no outs. Oh, yeah, I'm going to take them to score a run at plus 125, maybe 100, things like that. You get to 2 outs with 1 on. Okay, then I'm going to chase again. I'll do that. We do that a lot, and it works out very well, actually, believe it or not. So I'm going to do this. That's my play. Yes, I got to do it. I got to do it. We have to fade this man's numbers because when I see something like that for the first inning, I have to. So we're going to take that next. All right, moving on from there, we're going Dodgers and San Fran. San Fran with the walk-off grand slam. Dude hit the ball and slammed the bat down, just walked. He knew it was done. It was over. So today though, 112 for Dodgers because they're favored in every game they play. This is like the first time I've seen them close to like not being favored in forever. 7.5 is our totes. Let's go look over here and 1. Yep, still number 1 offense. Dodgers struggling. Yep, still struggling. Yeah, leading San Fran so far with the bats. Let's go to the pitchers and actually fix the screen because I had to take a screenshot of this to put in the Patreon chat to show people. It's still, what the hell? Oh, still amazing. Still amazing how bad he is in the first inning. I can't wait to see that play out. Odds, it won't hit. That's the odds. Plus 160 for a reason, but I'm going to chase it. I'm going to chase it. It's that time of year you can be a little risky and chase some things if you're confident in it, and sometimes you just got to do it. Sometimes. Logan Webb going up against Clayton Kershaw. That's a matchup for us. Both top 6 in strikeouts. Don't care about strikeouts. We go in the earned run route. Thank you. And we're talking 2-2 and 1-9. And we come over here. We go 1-4 and 2-3. Both earned runs. Not terrible. Why am I closing both out? What am I doing? Go back. Go back. Load them up. I want matchups. Thank you. And we go bang, bang, and we come on down. Webb versus Dodgers do fairly well versus Mr. Webb. 1-1-1-3, 1-2. Muncy has 3 home runs. He's 1 for every 10 at bats. He gets a home run. Looks like. Well, that leans Dodgers. We go righties. Okay, we go San Fran versus lefties. San Fran can't hit lefties. So remember, that's the problem. Then we got Kershaw going out there. Yeah, this is a Dodgers lean. This is actually a Dodgers lean. Even though San Fran's doing decent, they can't hit lefties. It's just, look, mid-twos, 1, mid-twos, 1, 200, 200, average, that's good. You're good, but you don't play that much. 228, 197 to mid-twos, high twos, you don't play much. So the ones that do play, they can't hit lefties. So, and Kershaw is, a pretty good lefty. So I'm going to, did I not show HRR for the last game? I did not. Shame on me again. I keep forgetting. Blame me. Go ahead. There were none. Look, see, when I forget them, I just know there's nothing to show. I'm not going to show you anything. There's nothing to show, which is great. Beautiful stuff. This one, though, we have a few. I know. We have Ohtani, we have Mookie, and we have Chapman. Cool. We come up here. We go 3 and 2-5. Good. We got 4, 6 and 3-4 because even though Mookie had none yesterday, I suspect he might do a little bit better today. So, yeah, this is clearly a Dodgers play. This is all Dodgers. So let me, I'm just going straight up Dodgers money on LADML because, yeah, the sheets show that the Giants are doing great overall, but they can't hit lefties. And so Kershaw's a good lefty. And then we saw that Dodgers have good success versus Webb. So those are the two things I care about. That matters a bunch. Give me the Dodgers money line in this one. I think they win this game. It's 112, which is beautiful odds. So give me that next. All right, 2 games left, and we got Angels in Seattle, sleepless in Seattle, and we got 203. Seattle is the hottest team in the league, by the way. They've won 7 in a row. Nobody else is even close. 2 teams with a 7-game losing streak. That'd be Pittsburgh and the Mets, but Mariners, yeah, they're doing good. 7.5 star total. Spreadsheet, we see 80 and 68. Offense pop. Perfect time to be hot, too, right? Perfect time, right when people are trying to lock up playoff spots. Exactly. Let's change you over to you, and let's see who's going out there. It's going to be Woo versus Mitch Ferris. Okay, we know nothing about Mitch Ferris. We do know Woo. And Angels are striking out 28 to 10.6. We have 7.5. What the hell? Why? Why is this so high? I know it's high for a reason, but why? Why you gotta be high? Why can't you be lower? Oh, can't get no discounts, I swear. Let's see. Let's come over here and look at Mr. Favis a little bit. Let's learn about him. This season, he's pitched in 2 games. He started both of them. He went 5 innings, 3 hits, 1 earned run, 6 innings, 3 hits, 2 earned runs. Not bad. 2 pretty good starts. KC can't hit the ball. We know that. A's, there was a stretch where they didn't do anything for a couple games. So do with that what you will. So I'd say probably average. Not too crazy. Let's go up and look at Mr. Woo a little bit more. Woo strikeouts. How many times have you even hit 8 this season? Okay, you've hit this 9 out of 28 times. That's still not great, but still, and it's 101. That's too high. I don't love that. I don't love that. What's your earned runs looking like? In earned runs, you might get ran out the park too. It could happen. So Angels have that potential. They're average right now on runs. Let's go match up. We go this. What's the? I might just take Seattle 1.5. They're playing so good right now. I might take them to win the game by 2. Let's see. We got Woo. Yeah, Woo does great. He shuts them down, so that's actually good for Woo. But the strikeout numbers, look at the numbers over here. This is why we look at these things. They're not high. So this is why I don't like the strikeout rate. Yeah, O'Hop is good. And Trout's, 4 or 5 or strikeouts. Cool. 0 for 10 for Ward. Look at these overs. Damn. Yeah, no. I'm not taking strikeouts. If anything, I'll take Seattle 1.5. Let's go righties. We got Seattle versus lefties. Seattle hits lefties pretty well, looks like. And then Mitch Ferris never faced him. Yeah, I'm okay with this. Let's go HR real quick. So I don't forget again. It happens. And we got a bunch over here. It's going to be mainly Seattle. We got Polanco. We got Naylor. We got Trout, actually, who's 0 for 5 with 4 strikeouts. Yeah, come on, Trout. Randy. And Bryce is 0 for 0.5. I don't care about that. 2.4, 2.8 is Polanco. Pretty good. Pretty good stuff. Naylor is at 3.8 and 2.6. It's all right. Trout is at 3.2 and 2.2 with the 0 there. 2.2 is not great. Randy's at 2.8 and 2.4. And then that's it. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. See the lines, everything's there. I'm going to take Seattle 1.5 today, plus 104. We're going to chase the juice a little bit. I think they win, so I'm going to take them by 2. Next. All right, last game is going to be Cincinnati and the A's, the Sacramento A's. Currently, it's basically pick them, lean Cincy a little bit. 9's our total. Spreadsheet, load it up, change it up, pick the right game, it might help. A's offensively not bad. Cincinnati is very average. You see both 5 and 5, nothing too crazy. Don't love this game. I think I passed on it yesterday too. Again, I'll pass on it again. So let's go get rid of Woo, change you over to the last one, which is here. And we got Severino going up against Hunter Green. Ooh, it's a Hunter Green day. Hunter Green on the road. Let's see how that works. Hunter Green has been nasty too. Didn't he have like 15 strikeouts or something crazy last game? 12, just 12. Normal 12 for him. Earned runs, you can see he's pretty good. What's your... Yeah, I do like me some Hunter Green. Let's go Severino. Strikeouts has been pretty good. Going up against Cincy, who's 27 the strikeouts. Could be the move. He's at home too, so head to head. Last 2 times he loves facing Cincinnati. Ah, interesting. Severino strikeouts. I could rock with that. Absolutely. Strikeouts is what, 4.5. He only needs to get. Hell, why is that so? Oh no, that's way too juice. Let's change it to 5.5. Plus, do we chase? I think I'm chasing another juice play. Ooh, juicy juice. Let's go. Bullpens, come on down, Severino. History. I like it. I look at the strikeout numbers, see what I'm talking about. 166, 37. Yeah, we're taking Severino strikeouts. Absolutely. And I'm going for the plus 5, the plus juice 5.5 apps. Yep. They hit righties pretty well. A's versus righties, green. Everyone's focused on Hunter Green. This one guaranteed. They're not going to think about Severino. That's where we're going. Severino over 5.5 Ks for that beautiful plus 145, plus 130 or whatever. Plus, ew, don't do it on DraftKings. Find a different book. Look what you can get different books. Be smart. So, all right, we're done. I can't. I mean, I just can't. I can't sometimes. Some of these books just give some wildest, just terrible odds. So, that's the games. So, am I going to do a money line parlay? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Technically, I have 5 games. So, you know what? Let's just throw them on a parlay together. See what happens, right? Exactly. Money line parlay. And we're just going to be wash against Pittsburgh. Feel good about that. We got Philly. We have not San Diego. I have San Diego for a European only. I don't trust them to win a game. I'm not letting them bums ruin another parlay of mine. We're going Dodgers. Yes, no, we're going Milwaukee. We're going Dodgers. You know what? We can keep the Dodgers out. Let's be smart. Let's keep them out just in case. Nah, mama ain't raised no bitch. Come on. Seattle. Yeah. We're going to go Philly. Let me read this out loud. Washington, Philadelphia, Milwaukee, Dodgers, and Mariners. So that's 5. That's a nice money line parlay we will do, and we will end it there. So I like that. Perfect stuff. So tomorrow, Sunday, we have these games here. I appreciate you being here. I'll be back tomorrow, like always. We'll break the games down. Go check out college football. That's up. It's Saturday. It's college football day too. So 65 games over there to look at. Perfect stuff. Check out the HQ if you want the spreadsheets or the list of type plays. Check out Outlier, and I will see you tomorrow on Sunday for some more MLB. Peace.